I'm at Queenston Park, Niagara-on-the-Lake, at the southern terminus of the Bruce Trail. Let's go. I am finally on the Bruce Trail. I'm very excited. If you don't know, the Bruce Trail runs from Queenston, Ontario to Tobermory. It runs about 900 kilometers, and I am northbound. My goal is an attempt. I'm attempting to hike this. I'm doing it at my own pace. I'm doing it listening to my body. I'm hoping that my body can hold out, especially with different ailments and my fibromyalgia. But it's all about the experience. So hopefully you'll follow along. Cheers. First log box of the trail. We're in wine country. So cool. It is about 32 degrees with the humidex, I think. And you know, my legs are not ready for the trail. So I'm trying to take it easy. I'm pacing myself, and we'll see where I end up today. Well, I just crossed over the little bridge that went over the QEW, I guess it is. Whew, that messes with your perception. Wow. Anyway, I was able to fill up my water and my camp water at a creek not long ago. A few of the creeks I found were already dried up, and not sure how long I'll hike today. You know, it's nice to have big plans, but if I burn myself out on the first day, it's going to be a slow go. So my pack was already pretty heavy. I have 5 days of food. I had, I guess, 2.5 liters of water, which I drank. And when it's hot, I go through a lot of water. And so I just filled up 2.5 liters in my bottles. And I put my Canuck 2 liter, I've got that filled on top of my pack. So with my packs, 5 days of food, all of my battery banks and batteries for the GoPro, and then right now, what, like 8.5, 9 pounds of water. I'm feeling it. Woo! Right after that bridge over the QEW, got the Screaming Tunnel that we've seen. It's kind of cool. It's gonna feel nice and cool in here, I'm sure. It is warm and very humid. Whew. Well, last night I came to the Wood End Conservation Area, and I camped just behind the parking lot, in a little grassy zone, so there was no damage to what I was camping on. I did do a really good tick check last night when I got here. I had a tick that had already just attached to my thigh, so, you know, first day on the trail I have a tick, so I have to be very careful. Otherwise, it's going to be like 37 degrees today, 38 degrees. It's already warm, but there's a bit of a breeze. So I've been trying to get an early start, but it's hard to get going. And the road that's here quieted down a bit at night, but it was pretty loud. But otherwise, it was a nice, safe little location. No harm, no foul. All right, let's get packed up and get going. This is the bridge number 5 for the Welland Canal. Some big... Well, I just checked the weather network. It is 39 degrees with the humidex. That last portion around Moore Lake, yeah, the Moore Lake Reservoir was very exposed. I filtered some water out of there and I'm almost out again. I need to be careful because I have a lot of kilometers to do today. And as you've noticed, I'm not recording much. It is very, very hot. All right. Well, it's the end of day 2. I'm at Shangri-La Campground. Today was a day. It was 39 degrees. I couldn't get water fast enough. Trying to, I filtered 2.5 liters and 20 minutes later I was out of water. That's, pretty intense. And it was a little bit further than I anticipated today. Short hills. After that, I came out at one point there to a road, and I took the road to get here. Just to try and speed up the process because my head was feeling dizzy, hot. I started feeling a little bit nauseous. So I know the signs of heat exhaustion very, very well. And don't want to risk it. So tomorrow is supposed to be just as hot, if not hotter. So I'm hoping I can get an early start. And hopefully do a bit less mileage tomorrow. That's the thing, sometimes the distances are not ideal, but tonight it was important for me, no matter what, I wanted to get here. That way I could lower my body's core temperature and I could have as much water as I can possibly drink. I also picked up a pop at the camp store. I'm just trying to get some sugar into my system quickly here because I'm feeling really run down and fatigued. Looks like my water's done boiling. I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I'm going to make a ramen bomb. Not my favorite food. However, there's going to be a fair amount of salt in that, and there's going to be protein and a whole bunch of carbs, so hopefully that helps me tomorrow. But yeah, it's the heat just kills me. I mean, it's funny because you might wonder why do I always hike the same time of year in the heat? It's because that's my window to hike. So I'm trying to take it easy, lots of breaks, and stay hydrated. And I have to monitor that very, very closely because it can be catastrophic to my height if I don't. But I go to bed very, very early. I just rinsed off, which was lovely, to lower my core temperature, and I'm already overheating again. There's not supposed to be much respite over the night as well, so that's fun. But Canada, eh? Anyway, I'm hoping I can start trying to take a bit more footage, but it's been hard when I'm just trying to motor to get through it, and but there'll be plenty of chances for videos. Later!